wall kick to take them head on. Oh man, this is a scary ring. A real test of nerves here. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Throws a fireball. Both sides getting ready. Keys them out. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both fighters are hurt, willing to risk it for the overdrive. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta burns out. Player one sets up a flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Leads on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. Shows a medium kick. Hits them with a stop and bop. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Going in? Player one needs to take all the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player one with the rhythm, owning the super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire and you're gonna get burned.
That hurt.
They're hurt. Yo, not super hit. What now? Can they make use of their drive game? What'll be the plan here? Noticeable life lead is connects with the throw. What's next? Burns out. Oh boy. Reads the throw and escapes. A lot of pressure building up here. I called it! They are done! Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Perfect input. Execution is on point. Rolls out the Sobot. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air tick. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just when the throw ends the round. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. From up above, goes low. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Somersault kick stops them cold. Player one has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Flashes it. There's Dragon left ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Adds a bit of OG spice there. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Extra spicy Shoryu connect. Nothing stops this train. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Too easy.
And it is on. Player one is looking at a grim situation. Leans on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Let's loose a boom. Okay, here we go. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? A real test of nerves here. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Blocks the low kick. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Walls flat into the guard break. Ugh, take a seat. The next touch may decide this round. Adds a bit of OG spice. Like burns out. It is over. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Breaks the block with a throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Bops him with a target connect. Sticks the combo. Player one chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Life lead opens up. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks him with the boom. Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. That throw will do some good damage. G-right kick for a mix-up. Going in. You've gotta be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Closes it out! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Parries the attack. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Trying to read each other here? Throw. Misses. They trade. All right, what? Love tap to close it. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Burns the drive gauge. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Blocks it. Okay, they trade hits. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Closes the gap. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Going in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach it springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Both fighters are low on drive, experiencing burnouts. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of overhead attack. This can lead to some big damage. Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The cross-up's good. Rattles them with a beautifully placed jump. Lots of aggression from both sides. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 1 chases them down. Sticks the combo. The jump in catches them. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they KO? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shoots off a fireball up close. From up above. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arc. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. On that! Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Goes low. Up tap to close it. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Opts for the throw. All right. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Big counter. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. They hit each other. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Well timed. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything. Get some. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Will this decision pay off for them? Sonic Boom! Sneaks in above, hits him with a stop and bomb. Very difficult to use drive here. How will both fighters cope? Player 1 will look to a block. Were they baiting them into that? Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Block! Genius read with that throwing gauge. Going in? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Throws them. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Boom! That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? The jump, the throw is denied. Burnout activates. Oh, yo! Super hit! What were they thinking? This is a critical moment. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. How'd I lose? Player 2 faced a giant and walked away unscathed. What a win!
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Perfect input on the Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Nails the anti-air. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They block the overhead and picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes to the overdrive. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. Checks him with a boom. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive arcs. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. How will they utilize this? Blocks the impact. Sonic Boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Looking for it. This unleashes some big damage. Noticeable life lead as the pump burns out. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Shows a medium kick. One chance here may end this match. What a finish! Player 2 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.